Hey, yeah, it's Carrie, and welcome back to Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. We are working our way through part 1, The Hearth and the Salamander. In this video, we're talking about some key points. Now, if you're in the same edition that I am, we're starting on page 17. We're going through 25. If you have a different edition of the book, we are starting where it says, "In the late afternoon, it rained," and we're ending up at "Why You Got a Guilty Conscience." So in this section of the book, we come across a couple of the most enduring images from Fahrenheit 451. The first one is Mildred's family. The family refers to her parlor walls. These are the walls of her living room. 3 of the walls have been replaced with massive flat screen TVs. And this is where Mildred spends most of her day. She is settling in to take part in a play. We've got the actors, the characters that are going to be on 3 of the walls, but a part has been left out of that afternoon's drama, and she's received a script in the mail, and she is going to be filling in the missing part. Montag is attempting to tell Mildred what happened to her the night before when she overdosed on her sleeping pills. Mildred completely rebuffs this conversation. She just says, "No, didn't do that. Wouldn't have done that." She refuses to consider anything she hears from him. She's rejecting an interaction with a real human, her husband, and instead turning to these engineered, scripted interactions that she can have with the characters on her screens. We find out in the next section that Mildred actually refers to the characters on screen as her family. 3 of the walls of her living room are screens. She desperately wants the 4th wall to be put in, so she'll be completely surrounding. Her actual real life family is not growing, but she wants to grow this flat, 2-dimensional, scripted family. So after Montag's unsuccessful attempt to communicate with Mildred, we get the interaction with Clarice. And so we see not only just how different these 2 women are, but how different the interactions are. Montag's interaction with Clarice is not really idyllic. We see that human interactions are embarrassing sometimes. They can be irritating. They can be uncomfortable. Montag and Clarice both say things that confuse or offend the other one. So that's what Mildred chooses to reject. The embarrassment, the discomfort that can come with human interaction. She is replacing it with something that is always comfortable, that is always gratifying. So we see from this conversation with Montag and Clarice that human interactions can be messy and uncomfortable. However, they're also enduring and they're nourishing and they're inspiring. We see that from the way that when Clarice takes off to her psychiatrist appointment, Montag does what she was doing. He lifts his head up and he tastes the rain.